I'm here in Churston Farm Shop near Brixham. The great thing about coming to a farm shop like this is it's got its own butchery. Anything you want to ask about the meat, they'll tell you. Ask about how to cook it on your barbecue. You've got all the knowledge just right in front of you, as opposed to picking it up and wrapped in plastic in a supermarket. Just a quick look around the shelves gives me a real sense of what the food scene's like around our Dartmouth site. Pretty much everything you ever need to take back to your site, they've got it in here. So I'm going to make some Speedy Steak and watercress and Stilton wraps. The Stilton sauce on this is absolutely delicious. So I'm using minute steak. It cooks in the blink of an eye. It's really, really thin, and it's a really great way to get a bit of a hit of steak on your barbecue that's really good value and really quick to do. I'm using the grill to braai surface on the Carri Chef. It's really going to be handy for this one because I can use my saucepan on one side, and then on the griddle surface I can do my steak. Starting off with the sauce, I've got a little bit of butter in the saucepan. I'm just going to melt that. To make the sauce, I'm melting some butter in the saucepan, and I've finely chopped red onion. Now you probably want that to sweat down for about 8 minutes or so. Next is to add the Stilton, about 100 grams of Stilton. Just crumble it into the pan and then just mix that around till it begins to melt. As soon as you start to see it melting, then you're going to add a bit of cream, about 3 to 4 tablespoons of single cream. That's melting down really nicely. You don't want a too runny sauce because you're going to wrap it all up with the steak in a wrap. That is looking fantastic. So that sauce is beautiful. That's about the consistency you want, not too runny. I'm going to take it off the heat now because I want to really ramp the heat up on this griddle plate so that I can sizzle my steaks really quickly. One top tip for cooking steak on a barbecue is to take it out of the cool box or the fridge about 20 minutes before you're going to cook it so that it gets to ambient temperature. Often the problem, certainly with thicker steaks, is you'll put it on the barbecue straight from the fridge. The outside cooks really well and the inside remains quite cold. I think I've got a little friend who actually would rather have the steak this way. Rascal, is this what you want for tea? So season the steak just with a little bit of salt and pepper. So nice and hot now. So it's got to be really quick on this. I'm going to do about 30 seconds on each side. While those steaks are doing, it's worth putting your sauce back on just to reheat slightly so that you're ready to serve all in one go. Okay, the sauce is beautifully done now. I'm just going to warm my tortilla on this. Then I want to cut my steaks, it's about sort of 2 centimetre pieces. I like it pink in the middle like this. So to finish a dish, spread it over the tortilla. Be generous. Pile your steak over the top. To finish, take some handfuls of peppery watercress, pack it down tight. One way that we usually eat these are to wrap them really tight in foil so you can eat them like a burrito and you can tear the foil off the top and eat it that way, or you can just use it with a knife and fork if you prefer. A Speedy Steak and Stilton sauce wrap with plenty of watercress for good measure.